Alright, welcome back everybody. We're definitely nearing the end. There's no way we're not at the end. I don't actually know. I don't think it tells me how many hours. But yeah. So who the fuck is that? We're very, very close to the end. I really want to get down to the bottom of everything. I hope they don't leave us on like a cliffhanger. I know there's DLCs, and one of them is recently released. I think I'm gonna play it and record it. But
Major, you alive?
No, I got killed by a grenade.
I'm so sorry that happened. I didn't want any of this, but none of it matters right now.
So what does matter, you crispy-ass critter?
We have to meet. You need to see this with your own eyes. I'll show you everything.
What do you mean by everything?
You trust Sechenov too much, but he's keeping you in the dark. You have no idea what's really going on. You need to see it with your own eyes or you're not gonna believe it.
You got that right. I have no fucking idea what's going on.
You will understand when you see it. I have proof. I'll be waiting in the Academy of Consequences. The entrance is inside the lighthouse. Trust nobody.
I don't.
we're going to the lighthouse. Yeah, he said I don't. Yeah, see, he truly means that. Like, he actually doesn't trust anybody anymore. He don't fuck with nobody.
Saving data.
What's my ammo looking? Yeah, maybe I just do it.
So, what will it be, Major?
Do some upgrades too while I'm at it. 576. I think that's everything, right? That's everything for my energy management. I totally even forgot about this. Hold on. How much does this one cost? 239. Now I feel better. Just saw that you could tab to switch to crafting. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty much like to do 5 clips of everything, I think, now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Get rid of those, get rid of that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I probably only need 4 things of shoddy shells though. 2, 2. I have so many healths. I don't even need to be taking these smalls anymore. Did not mean to do that. Charge damage. Oh, that's the multi-shot. I shouldn't be upgrading that kind of stuff before I upgrade the rest of these things. Maybe I have enough to just fucking send it. I don't even like it. This has been upgraded, right? And I don't like that. This one's full upgraded. All my weapons full? Nice. Fully
Comrade Major,
upgraded.
I must insist that you destroy the beta connectors.
Why do you have a bug up your ass about those rings, Charles?
Stop calling them rings, Major. You need to learn to think before you speak, not after. They are beta connectors, and they will enable 2 robot assassins to be free of any control other than that of their bloodthirsty master. Do you want more deaths on your conscience?
What bloodthirsty master are you talking about? I've got the rings, and
Sechenov
I'm
and
not
the
gonna put them on
Ballerina
any fucking
twins.
robots.
And how long will they remain in your possession, Major?
As long as I'm still breathing, and there's still time left.
Time's up. The procedure for assimilating Petrov's head has begun. Sechenov will return the robots to their normal state, and then he will recall you. When you return, he will take the rings.
Apparently everybody wants them. Why? Does everybody want personal bot assassins?
Think, Major. Who has asked you about the beta connectors? Sechenov with his metal twins? Stockhausen, Sechenov's right-hand lickspittle? Granny Xena, a secret double agent whose affiliation remains completely unknown? Or would you like to fulfill Petrov's dying wish and give Filatova the connectors?
What the hell is going on? Am I the only sane person here?
As you can see, we are the only options. Whoever gets their hands on the beta connectors, the results will be the same. More blood, more death. The rings must be destroyed before it's too late.
It isn't too late, Charles. Not yet.
Jesus, like Lord of the Rings. I'm assuming though it's honestly even like Lord of the Rings too, where you can't just like destroy them per se, like you can just smash them and destroy them. There's probably something you have to do. In reality, you probably could, but in the game, you can't. Also, I wonder what would happen if I just jumped like off this before I unlocked this shortcut. Would I just be stuck here for fucking ever? Would I have to go all the way around and do the thing all over again? Let me think on this. Some monkey calls.
Saving data.
Has to be safe. A fucking whale? The bones? Oh no.
Did that crazy-ass pump thing kill that whale? Damn.
The Dewdrop is the latest design in the field of biomechanics. To put it simply, it is a hydraulic pump.
Where's your fucking button? Isn't that what I just said?
Yeah, it's literally what I just said. Like what you
Call
said.
the Papa!
No, no, you fucking bastard. Oh my.
Fucking Tin Man! Come to Papa. going at?
I should have changed my AK to be against robots. I don't think it's gonna do much. My shotgun, I'm shooting way too far away. Just wasting. Also, resistance to everything. Gonna put a cartridge on, but
Are you fucked in the head?
hey, are you fucked in the head to a robot?
Who's the man?
No, I wasted it again.
Let's see what you got.
Does no damage.
How do you like that, gearhead?
I guess that doesn't do shit either if he's resistant to everything. Maybe that'll slow him down at least. Oh my god.
Fucking Tin Man.
Where is it? Oh no.
Piece of shit.
What the fuck? Oh, I'm dead. That's it.
Lights out.
Damn.
Too flinching.
Astrologers announced a week of atomic hunt. The number of enemies has doubled.
Why is my alarm like going off? Is it slurping me? I can move. God damn it. This is me being lazy.
How do you like that?
I got no more heals. Shit.
you got? Hold this for me, would ya? Pray to your tin god! Who's the man? Snap! Where's your fucking button?
Oh, let's go. Yeah, but during that whole fight, the laser didn't cut the whale or any of the other rocks or anything else. That's okay though. Also, look at all these little shit stains up there when somehow the alarm level triggered. I'm out of AK ammo. All I got's pistol right now. Basically out of AK. I'm out of heals.
Whoa, that thing was dangerous. I didn't know if I could handle it.
And there are much more powerful robots out there. Real combat robots are far deadlier.
There aren't any combat bots here.
Not yet, but once Collective launches, they will be everywhere. And 2 of them will be equipped with beta connectors. Do you have any idea how much blood will be spilled because of one person's private ambitions?
You in the rings are driving me nuts. When are you assholes gonna stop trying to pull my strings? Done. Happy now?
Good decision, Comrade Major. I have no doubt that it saved lives.
What?
Perhaps many more than I can imagine.
Let's hope so.
What? Why would you throw it in the water? And first off, you threw it in like the shore, bruh. The waves are coming in. It's gonna wash up on shore. Some dude with a metal detector is gonna find it, and he's gonna rule the world. Why the fuck would he just chuck that shit like that right here? Especially when there's cameras and everything all over, everywhere. Literally everywhere. He's better off putting it inside of a fish. Some shit. I mean, that's not a good idea either, but like any other fucking way that he just did was most likely better. What in the fuck? Also, they messed up and they got a white climb rock right there. They probably used, let me guess. It's one of these. One of these rocks is that rock, I guarantee. They just... I like to point out the little flaws, it's kind of funny. Ooh, this music.
Crap, what a surprise. Why'd they freeze up?
The access code has been successfully extracted from Petrov's neuropolymer memory. Combat mode has been disabled, and the robots have returned to their normal status. Well done, my boy. Everyone who was able to hide and survive owes you their lives. You've done me proud.
Thank you, sir. What now?
Come back to Chalamet, get a checkup, and take some leave. You've earned it. I'll deal with the fallout from this mess.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
You didn't tell Sechenov about Filatova. Are you still planning to meet with her?
I want to see this evidence she says is so important.
Dr. Sechenov isn't going to like it, you know.
So don't tell him.
But he's gonna find out. We can talk through a glove. He can just hear me through a glove, right? Like. You don't think this guy's eavesdropping? He also knows where I'm at right now. Are they supposed to be shooting lasers like that? Or I think he knows where I'm at.
I don't see Larissa's body, so she must have gotten past the Trophus.
Yeah, these are, if I remember right, these are actual... Are these? No, there's no way those are combat. Those are like... I think they were the ones carrying me, maybe? When I was in the car? I don't know, these views, it's really pretty. Oh. I'd have no heals. I just wanted to get closer to the edge and get a prettier picture. Let's head on up. Go around, look at the view over here. Hopefully not fall off. Sick. This is a cool place. Like, this is a pretty place. Minus all the killer robots and... Well, I'm not a huge fan of communism. You know, other than all that, it's pretty sick. Those would freak me out. I wouldn't like those flying ahead, or flying above me. Nor would I want to fly to them, or live up there. Any of those. Those I don't like. I'm not a huge fan of, like, heights like that. Bothers me. Like, if that right there on the bridge is like a walk, I think it's a monorail system. Like, let's say if it was a walkway, I would probably be able to walk on it if there was a big enough railing on the sides, and that wouldn't bother me. Even if it was up, maybe even that high. Wouldn't bother me. It's, I don't know, that feels like you could just fall down at any moment. Like, what if it gets windy and storms? Does not seem like it would be very stable during that, you know? Now, whether you would be safe or not is a different story. They've got some crazy technology in this world, but...
A lighthouse, huh?
Saving data.
So where is she? Larissa! Freaking critters, you around here somewhere?
Do you trust Dr. Filatova?
I don't trust anyone. But she's got something important to tell me. And I'm sure Dr. Sechenov is hiding something.
Has Dr. Sechenov ever told you about his plans?
Not really. I mean, he's never really had to, but now this whole thing with Petrov, Jellyman killed Stock and the boss didn't even bat an eye. Is the launch of Collective really so important he can't even delay it out of respect for the dead?
I have no data on this topic, Comrade Major.
No data, huh? Well, I don't have any data either. So let's go get some.
Yeah, let's go learn about whatever the hell Loris has got for us. Make me do the Rust Lighthouse jump puzzle to fucking get to her place. That's where she's been living. Yeah, give me your goodies. Oh. Wouldn't be a bad pad, you know? Honest. Look at the views. Another thing, I wouldn't want to live this close to water, man. I know that's a lot of water to rise up to here, but it's happened before. Alright, let's see. Let's see what Larissa's got for us. Oh, that's... I was gonna start a cutscene. Fridge that isn't plugged in anything. It's basically a cooler. Some god awful. Petrov wasn't a realist with his girl, you could tell. Never told her she couldn't fucking draw. Something you need in your life. Need somebody to tell you when you suck at something. You stop wasting your time pursuing it and pursue something you're actually good at. Yeah, she's a doctor though, so if she wants to draw dog shit on her free time, have at it. Oh, I don't know why I thought that was like, it looked like a loot. What the fuck's going on? Does she have like a video
What do
set
we
up?
have here? A chair and a TV? This isn't what I was expecting.
What were you expecting? I suspect that this room has a specific function.
Yeah, it's like a... Damn, not bad at this though. Not bad at stone chiseling. I don't know what you call stone masonry. Here, let's do it.
I believe that the unscheduled acceleration was caused by the elevator access system being hacked. Otherwise, Dr. Filatova would not have been able to initiate it.
So she hacked the system. Kinda like how all these poor bastards got hacked to bits. So that's Neptune, huh? Looks nice. Actually, it looks amazing. A rapture.
I was
I
not
wouldn't mind spending some
expecting
time there
any of this.
myself. But I can't even imagine what's going on there right now.
Comrade Sechenov asked you to return to Chelomey. How will you explain this delay?
We can deal with that. Let's talk to the doc first. But if she tries to take off again, she's gonna regret it. I'm sick of playing cat and mouse with her.
I was not expecting this at all. I thought it was about to be a video. On that little ass shitty TV.
What are we doing here? What do you want?
Just hear me out, P3. Let me try to give you a different perspective, and then you can decide how to handle things. Do you know how Sechenov is planning to use Collective? What he's going to do with it?
After Collective launches, people will be able to control robots with their minds, and they won't be able to stab each other in the back anymore. Sounds nice.
I used to think that way too, but that's not how things really are. Collective isn't just about controlling robots. Sechenov will be able to control everyone who's a part of Collective. Collective is diabolical, Nechayev. It's even worse than slavery.
Bullshit. It's just the same old chain of command, but on a virtual network. What's so awful about that?
Come on, see for yourself.
I've got questions. Where are we?
This is the Academy of Consequences, the facility's memory, analytics center, and primary archive. The activities of all the other complexes are studied here in order to draw conclusions and generate probability matrices.
Get to the point.
The Academy has a number of interesting departments. For example, there's the Radio of the Future. By mathematically combining shortwave and quantum echoes, we can predict the music people will be listening to 50 or even 80 years into the future. But there's another very special department here called Polymerized Subject Behavioral Psychology. They're supposed to be volunteers, but...
How'd you get in here? Why didn't the Drofus stop you?
I work here. Well, I used to. Only Sechenov can revoke my access. And he's got his hands full right now.
The fuck is
And
that
I'm no
blur
threat
on
to
her
him.
arm?
Get to the point. And no more grenades or other bullshit. Any funny business at all and I'll kill you. This is your last warning.
Sure, fine. Come on, I won't waste your time.
Okay,
GPU's not even
lead
like,
on.
maxed out. GPU's only even has 65% utility while recording. Well, that was so weird. Did I not turn off motion blur? It's like DLSS stuff. Yo, you look like you're about to trap my ass. I haven't dropped any FPS on either side. It was just weird.
Well, are you ready? Disable polarization.
The fuck is this place? A haunted house or something?
It's a tomb of the mind. The volunteers who lay the foundation for Collective. The first few groups of subjects all died. Group 30 went insane. Group 73 killed themselves. Group 101 killed each other. Group 204 was the most successful. They all survived. Their consciousness is now in an imaginary world. We call it Limbo. And their bodies are here, under my complete control. Want me to make them do something?
Why?
To show that I'm not lying?
Whatever. Line them up.
Wait, does she have Collective 2.0 then?
Keep going.
The fat guy. Tell him to jump. He could use it.
Just him? Why don't I make them all jump? After all, we all live in a communist society. Goddamn you, jump!
This is insane. Why do you people even do this shit? Fuck. Poor bastards.
No, that's where you're wrong. Chemically speaking, they're all perfectly happy. That's what Collective is all about. The entire world will be just like
Why would
this.
Sechenov want to turn everyone into a bunch of idiots? Was he trying to make fun of the world by making people run around naked and act like animals?
No. We were able to prevent the degradation of individual consciousness. Memories, behavior, speech patterns are all preserved. But there's one thing they won't be able to avoid. The complete loss of their free will.
We gotta stop this.
Stop this. That's what Victor was trying to do. You got in his way, and now it's too late.
Your boyfriend lost his mind and killed people. He tried to tell me Sechenov taught the robots to kill during the design phase. Why would Boss do that?
Why? Why did he design Collective to be a mind control system? Why does he need those special neurocontrollers? Sechenov wants to enslave the entire world. I'm sorry, but if you don't understand that, you're an idiot!
Damn, true though.
The Boss would never do that.
He would, and he will. On Monday.
All this is really hard to swallow. But I'll help you. Whatever you're planning, I'm in.
You're willing to turn on Sechenov.
After what you just showed me? Yeah. I want to hear what he's got to say.
P1, P2, P3. Your mind is never free.
It was Teardrop again.
The man can be repaired.
What? What was that?
What's what?
Nothing. I'm just digesting what I saw. Why did you help me?
Perhaps because I care. And besides, it's not about
Oh, I
you.
like that
Well,
animation.
not only you.
There's not too many walking, talking
If you worked here, then why didn't you try to stop this?
I thought it was for the best. I thought it was for the good of the entire Soviet Union. But when I realized what was really going on, I had to bide my time, wait for the right moment. Victor and I risked everything and you know the rest.
Fine, moving on.
The test subject is not leaving limbo. Inject neurotransmitters.
Hey, Major.
I'm fine. My head's been killing me lately. I've been seeing things. This is one hell of a job, let me tell you.
It won't hurt, Sergeant. You won't even remember a thing.
Hallucinations are serious business. Well, I am a neurosurgeon. I can probably help if everything ends well.
No thanks. A little vacation will fix me right up. I mean,
Was I the
If
one?
this all ends
was
well.
I like the first person to
Fine.
break free of limbo?
listen, about Victor,
What? Did you have
Having
no choice?
flashbacks?
You couldn't have acted differently? Will you now tell me that you're sorry? What?
I am sorry.
Well, I'm not. I should be, but Victor...
I
No
am
other
sorry,
outcome was
Tamara.
possible. It wasn't even quite him at that point. I don't want to talk about it.
I just don't feel comfortable around these people.
Huh, well, just you wait. Soon this is gonna happen all over the Soviet Union, and later the whole world. Then you'll see all people stripped of their free will.
You know, free will doesn't guarantee that a person won't be a scumbag.
What? Are you justifying atrocities?
Atrocities? What atrocities? If they're volunteers, coming here was their choice. It's got nothing to do with me.
You're a monster.
Affirmative. That's enough. I'm too busy to chat right now.
Very well. Enjoy the view.
I don't know why I said that. I must have accidentally done something. Walked too fast. What the fuck, though? I don't know why I said all that. Acting like this place isn't a fucking shit show. Those flashbacks, though, makes it seem like, you know, I'm patient 3. P3. P3! Patient 3! Agent P3, patient 3! Holy shit. Did I just clock it? I broke out of limbo. So I can be controlled by Sechenov, so like, he probably had me kill Stockhausen and then Molotov, like, he was the one who had me do it. And I was in that dream state, which is limbo. It's the limbo state. The dream state I was in was a limbo state, and Sechenov puts me in it when he wants to fully control me. Right? Am I thinking too much? How does anybody feel about that? Let's read this. Deleted, deleted. Between Sechenov and Petrov.
Comrade Sechenov, Collective's control interface has to be reconfigured so it can only control robots. I won't allow this device to be used to control human minds.
Victor, we're men of science. There's no room at the facility for emotions or politics. Follow your order.
Listen, Comrade Sechenov, I don't have a problem with a certain wise intellect setting the course for all mankind. What I do have a problem with is who you see in the role of Demiurge.
So this is about personal relations.
Well, whoever told you you were the worthiest of the worthy, huh? Who put you in charge of history? Do you think you're better than everyone else?
I see that all that romantic melodrama at the theater has had a real effect on you. Shall I assume you're refusing a direct order?
Yes, I am. Now what? Are you going to kill me?
Victor, I don't know what you think of me, but I would never stoop to something so, well, something so primitive.
Wish that had a date on it. Back to the Victor thing. While I do feel bad about killing Victor, I didn't feel bad about killing Victor in the state that he was in. I think Victor was an alright guy, probably. Maybe a little kooky, maybe a little goofy, but wasn't a murderer.
Resist, my darling. Resist.
Ah, fuck. I'm so sick of these goddamn hallucinations.
Do you see colorful spots before your eyes? Does your perception of the world change?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what this shit is?
You were crossing into limbo, but it can't be stopped. How did you interrupt it?
I don't know. It's like that lump of polymer is calling out to me. A big, teardrop-shaped one. Right there, straight above us. Do you see it?
There's nothing there.
What do you mean? I'm looking right at it. Oh crap, now it's gone.
It's a hallucinatory reaction, a side effect of the surgery you underwent. The reaction of a damaged brain to the presence of a neuropolymer implant.
I'm
What are
assuming
you even talking about? What implant?
Did Sechenov not tell you? So you don't know what's happening to you?
what?
Charles, do you know what's happening with my head?
I am not detecting any internal changes, Major. But your Voshod polymer
gonna say really
extension
quick.
is clearly receiving an unidentified stream of
Yeah,
external
Sechenov is
data.
trying to turn me so I
What's
can kill
that
her.
interface? Who are you talking to?
It's a chatting artificial librarian, an AI in my polymer glove. It doesn't matter. Charles, what are you talking about?
Charles?
Wait, Charles, what data? What Voshod polymer extension?
The Voshod polymer extension was developed using data from experiments conducted by Dmitri and myself.
What? Yourself? And why are you calling Dr. Sechenov Dmitri? Who are you?
Comrade Major, this will be difficult to explain. I am...
Charles, why the fuck are you all staticky? What the hell is going on?
Keep it together, Major. If what I'm thinking is true, I should be able to access the archive right now. There will be records about you.
What the fuck? So I thought the hallucinations were coming through because Sechenov right now is trying to turn me into limbo or whatever, so I can go into kill mode and kill her without knowing. And then... Who the fuck is Charles? Is Charles... Okay, so the guy that Sechenov murdered in the red polymer vat. Everybody just knows that he died in polymer or whatever. Everybody knows that red shit. I'm thinking it's maybe him, or I literally don't know who. What the fuck, dude? This just keeps getting better and better. Holy fuck. That's the blob I think that he was talking about seeing. Honestly, looks like a bunch of fans in my CP or in my PC.
State your name and personal access code.
Crispy critters.
Invalid name.
Fine, I'll hack in.
Not so fast. Name Charidan Zaharov. Code Fluffy.
Code accepted. Access granted.
Zahara was the name. Maybe Charles is Zahara.
Charles, are you there?
Nothing?
Nothing. So, what is Charles then?
Long story short, your Charles is Professor Chariton Zaharov.
Huh, that was short. So how could he be Zaharov?
Professor Zaharov was developing the collective subsystems and worked on the module. The one you have inside you. They told us he ran a number of experiments on himself. The result was disastrous and unpredictable.
On himself? Was he an idiot or something?
Oh, he certainly wasn't an idiot. Zaharov was a misanthrope obsessed with science. I don't think he cared about what happened to his body all that much.
So when did you realize that Charles is Zaharov?
Just about right now, when he went offline. I had no idea Sechenov had stashed his consciousness into your glove. It was the abbreviation Charles that tipped me off.
So Charles isn't a person anymore. Just a device.
I don't know, I guess he is. Except this device is based on the logical paradigm and experience of one of the brightest Soviet geniuses.
So why does Sechenov want him?
Because Sechenov never dismisses what he can use. It's easier for him to change everything to fit his needs. I guess you noticed this already. What's funny is that you seem to have made friends with your glove.
Well, we've been through a lot. I've got feelings, you know, being alive and all. So does he.
Did.
How can you talk about this so calmly?
To me, Chariton Radionovich died a long time ago. I'm done mourning him. And besides, I'm a scientist. We're more impassionate towards death than to muddling one's brains.
So, how do we get in?
Only a small bunch of people have permanent access to the archive. Sechenov, Lebedev, the director of the Academy, and Zaharov. Like you reminded me.
Fluffy, huh? So what would we have done if the password hadn't worked?
I'm sure you would have smashed the door with your bare fists. But now Archivist thinks I am Dr. Zaharov, so we got lucky. And now we can learn everything about you. Let's go.
Now this is gonna be good. I want to learn about me.
Welcome, Chariton Zaharov. What is the subject of your query today?
Agent P3, personal file.
Your search returned 42 audio records.
So, which one do you want first?
I couldn't care less.
Then pick one at random.
Where? Bring Larissa a record? Just loot them? Oh. All these? Or is this just loot? This is just loot. Sorry, the loot goblin in me. There's no way I'm gonna listen to all 42 in the game. But I would love if that was actually a thing, if there was actually 42 to listen to. Because I would. If they gave me 42 to listen to, I would listen to them. Should look at these two. Auspicious timeline. 59, low temperature nuclear reactions, end of the gas and oil era, full-fledged human cloning, 61. Oh, okay, this hasn't happened yet. I think it's like 56 right now. 1956, somewhere around there. It's in the late 50s, but I don't think it's obviously 59. Transport of Martian soil to Earth. Last coal mine closed. All planets united by a single communications network. Destruction of nuclear weapons. 13%. Probability of destruction. Jesus. First space hotel and space tourism. 1975. That's crazy. And not in 75 in this world. Well, they probably would in this world. Nalos, Hemlock is demonstrating a great deal of activity with the Nano's body. Oh, wait. They're trying to get them to... the Nailov family to have a baby. Under all that stress? I'm really confused. In light of current inauspicious tendencies, we expect the following threats in the near future. Spike in criminal activity due to increased free time. That's weird. Wouldn't think that. Large social and economic rift between roboticized and non-roboticized countries and the appearance of outcast countries. Growth of nationalistic attitudes among minorities, as well as a drive for revenge and a denial of pan-human values. Increase in epidemiological threats. Overpopulation in outcast countries, shrinking population in advanced countries such as European countries, USSR, China. Breakdown of educational system, degradation of the humanities, and segmentation in technical specializations. Decreased aptitude for education. Some of this is fucking happening now. Short attention spans and focus on small doses of information among the populations of advanced countries. Increased religiosity, religious fundamentalism and terrorism. Extreme repression in progressive countries. Reduction in the speed at which laws are passed. Increased absurdity in enforced laws and opposition to freedom of thought among citizens. Probably 100%. Collapse of industry due to technology malfunctions. Yeah, most of this is what people are talking about nowadays. I don't know what they're labeled as, but like people like Jordan Peterson, them types of people that talk about this shit. Psychology, I guess. I don't know. A lot of this is actually happening and is true. Like, this is 100% true. Kids are like, the reading level for the average like 15-year-old, well, I'll just go by grade. So like the average like freshman in high school is reading at like a 4th grade level. I don't know the actual numbers, but it's that bad. There was like this lady who, she used to teach special education, and her special ed kids in like 8th grade could read at like a 6th grade level, and she teaches 8th graders now and they're reading below a 6th grade level. So able-bodied kids are performing worse than, you know, kids that have mental mental issues. You know, I'm not talking about people who have fucking like just dyslexia. I'm talking about people who have, you know, real issues. That was a crazy one, man. That was one of the craziest terminals I read, because that like was realistic. I literally saw a clip of some I think it was I was gonna say some guy, but I think it was a woman talking about it. Thanks to today, I'm getting caught up on today. Thanks to today's discovery of supplementary biphoton quantum entanglement. I can actually send letters to the past, say 30 years ago, to myself. What the fuck? That doesn't even make sense. Onto the fucking crazy music. Are you cheating again? You sank my aircraft carrier. E2. They're playing Battleship. Ice is a physiological condition and the magnum opus of the opium of the masses. The Bible demonstrated, if indirectly, man learned of ice not after eating of a mystical fruit, but after coming to like some religious jargon going on. Yes, we really can listen to the radio broadcast of the future. Literally, how does it work? Yeah, that does. I feel like some of this stuff is possible. Something like this, I don't think this is possible at all. Because it doesn't make sense. Even P3 made a comment about it, like, if it's the music of the future, doesn't that mean it's the music of now? And the music of the future will be when it's that when it's that year that this music is from, the music that is playing then will be from the future, but then that'll just be the present music too. Past music you could do. Make Elvis songs again. Oh, this is the other guy that was playing fucking... Wait. From Zaharov to Sechenov. I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, Dmitri, I don't want a new body, and it's nothing to do with me putting on airs, as you put it. There's just no point. I'm much more productive in the state. It's simply more practical and useful, and for myself and for you, you already have your Eggy Katerina dolls following you around. Leave me be. Talking about the ballerina twins. Wait, is this Zaharov's and Sechenov's like desks? Those two? Were they the ones playing Battlefield against each other? Or Battleship? So I only grabbed one of those audio tapes. I think it's only one to listen to out of the 42 they mentioned. I wasn't expecting to listen to all 42, but it would have been cool. You know, maybe they could have not put 1 million computers all around that 98% of the community is not gonna ever read.
Oh, you've got a very large data exchange sector, Beacon. I'd like to interface with it right now.
When I analyze the dimensions of your chassis, I experience an overload in my neurocomposite architecture, Betsy. My system's core processors have begun to consume a large quantity of electricity.
I demand that you interface with my system immediately and transmit all your data to me in large packets, Beacon.
That kind of connection can be dangerous, Betsy. You know, humans will see a digital sign of my presence. Please, can you wait while I activate a firewall?
No, Beacon, I don't want to wait any longer. Sorting your data through a firewall will make information exchange less pleasurable. Please accept my access protocol right away.
Quiet, Betsy. A scientist is approaching.
God damn it.
What do we have here? What the hell? Stop recording!
Try this one.
Commencing playback.
The events in Bulgaria left the agents badly injured. Technically speaking, they were clinically dead. Agent Blesna could not be saved. Since Agent Plutonium's condition was less severe, it was possible to return him to combat readiness. However, his nearly destroyed limbs had to be amputated and replaced with the latest prostheses.
Yeah, I already know half my body's prosthetic. What else is new?
These are just general observations. Find another recording.
Where? I just scavenged this whole fucking place. Did not scavenge this whole place. That's for sure. Something's up with this, unless it's just... yeah. Go up yonder. More bullshit. Mostly bullshit. Definite bullshit. More bullshit. See what I mean? Look how much this is. This isn't just little, like, these are like people get annoyed at writing this much for school. They're doing it on hundreds of the computers in the game. Yeah, it's cool, but it's like Armored Sechenov. Following the events in Bulgaria, agents Blesna and Plutonium both returned in a coma. They were in vegetative state and are not connected to the neural network. No signs of consciousness have been observed. I'm one of these. Blesna or Plutonium, I don't know. Like this bullshit. So among these, only one of these was relevant, and it's just like in the middle. You wouldn't even just go to it normally. Somebody might want to read these. The agent's tests have yielded impressive results. While immersed in limbo, this seemingly fragile young woman literally becomes an invincible fighter. The implications for training sabotage specialists, as well as our overall approach to secrecy, are enormous. Fighters' memory can be literally wiped without harming their skills or personality. The term sleeper agent will take on a whole new meaning very soon. Anyway, okay, let's listen to this.
Nechayev has emerged from his year in rehab a new man, with new habits and behaviors. For example, he's become fond of a certain euphemism. Crispy critters. It all started after one of the medics described him and Blesna as crispy critters during his recovery. He was still in a coma at the time. He suddenly leaped out of bed and nearly strangled the medic to death. The staff subdued him by shouting, "We're under fire," after which Plutonium ducked for cover, hit his head, and passed out. Ever since then, crispy critters has become part of his vocabulary. Could it be an example of psychological imprinting?
See, that was cool. I got to learn why the hell my character says this dumbass crispy critters all the time. Now I know, and it's cool. It's a cool little thing. But you have to funnel through all this bullshit, and I guarantee, like, I actually don't even think this is a over-exaggeration. Like, I think being completely generous, 95% of the people that play this game never read that. There's no way. I think it's more in the lines of 99, but we'll say 95. It's probably not even like a fucking Reddit post. We've already... yeah.
Okay, play this one.
Commencing playback.
Following his recovery, the agent's personality was altered significantly, including his behavioral and speech patterns. Because of this, I made the decision to remove the agent from the Argentum unit. In order to prevent any possibility of memory recidivism, Plutonium received a new call sign, P3, and is now under my direct command and observation. P3's contact with Argentum has been kept to a minimum, and Argentum personnel have been warned against mentioning the call sign Blesna in P3's presence.
Crispy. I'll get another one.
What? Sechenov has you on a leash. He does whatever he wants with you.
Listen, Doc, he saved my life. Do you think I don't know I'm a test subject? That's my job.
So you're a volunteer, huh? Then why are you such a disobedient test subject?
because before they always told me what they were doing. I'll go get another recording.
There's so many subtitles I get. They're like not what they say. Like it's like that one is only like a word off, but sometimes it's literally like a whole sentence. Like they don't even say the same thing. About the article, bullshit. Ekaterina, I read what you wrote about using a colon in parentheses to make a smiley face. It's a cute idea, but Privalov and isn't that the name of the ballerina twins? Maybe they're named after a real person. This from Zaharov. Dmitri, I read your plan to install me in an implantable module. I value your persistence, but I must repeat yet again, I have no desire for arms, legs, or hair. Or the need to waste time eating and going to the bathroom. I'm fine, Dmitri. But your weak-minded desire to anthropomorphize, I think that means to humanize, everything under the sun is making me uneasy. Instead of thinking about how to put me into the head of some muscle-bound member of the Communist Youth League, why don't you find a way to cast off your burden of your own aging flesh? Damn. Blah blah blah. Probably more bullshit.
Yes, it's part of the experiment. You won't see anyone. Not me, not anyone else. Okay, subject. You will now have a conversation with two young women. Their names are Betsy.
That's me.
And Olga.
Hello.
I need you to talk to them and tell me which of the young ladies you spoke to is not a human being, but an artificially generated voice. Is that clear?
Yeah, sure. I get it.
You may begin.
So, Betsy, do you have any kids?
I'm afraid not. But I want to have two when I finish my internship in about 3 years or so.
Huh. Okay. And here's the last one. Olga, could you ever kill someone?
Me? I don't know. Maybe if they were an enemy or trying to hurt people. Yeah, I guess I could do it to protect the motherland.
Excellent. We're done here. So, which of the two young women you spoke with is a machine?
I think it's Betsy. Yes.
So, you think Olga is human?
That makes sense to me.
Please note that I never told you that either of them was human.
Oh.
So they're both machines?
Actually, none of the individuals you've spoken to during this experiment are human.
Including me.
Thank you for your time. Please escort the subject out.
That's weird. More BS. Plutonium is removed from Argentum. So I was in Argentum, which I think is like the big dog military group. I'm pretty sure. As for this linguistic oddity of his, probably crispy critters, leave it be, you'll give him elements of a new personality. Perform the necessary operations, install the module, and put him in a hospital room under surveillance. We can always turn a positive into a negative. There's supposed to be little cartoons about the Argentum's amazing equipment, so every schoolboy would dream of becoming more BS.
Here's another one.
Yeah, one more computer. You know I'm extremely old. More bullshit. It says confidential. Vitaly, you know that Comrade Pavlov has been a little anxious lately and I am aware that he keeps sending you requests for archival data. Got a little request for you, Comrade Pavlov. Is, shall we say, getting on in years. We should try to keep his worries to a minimum. Whatever. More bullshit.
As a young man, Plutonium, now P3, was confident and funny, which played a key role in his assignment to Argentum. He was a promising operative, but lagged behind many other candidates in a number of ways. However, the positive influence and infectious good humor he imparted to his fellow servicemen, especially in comparison to the more morose Commander Kuznetsov, served as a compelling reason to recruit him. Because of this, the emergence of a more intimate relationship between him and Agent Blesna was only a matter of time.
I was gay? Blesna, dude, no, Blesna's a chick, Because he mentioned, like, it was crazy how seeing such a frail woman, you know, fucking beat a bunch of asses or something. Okay, she was a woman. I was like, no way my dude's gay. It's not that I have a thing against gay people, it's like, why does everybody have to be gay? But no, he's not, we're good. You don't understand me, or is that you don't want to, or you're afraid of losing the man who will give you your brilliant future? No, I'm not particularly fond of the human race you love so dearly, but that's not the reason, Dimitri. I'm the only one who can sort out all the finer points from the inside. The implant can only be configured and analyzed from within the subject's consciousness. No test subject, whether it be a rat or even a human being, can perform this kind of research. You're preventing me from continuing my work. Now, of course, there's glass. Alright, this episode's a little longer. I try to keep the episodes around an hour, but, you know, you can't really just stop, like, right now. Or I couldn't really have stopped, like, 15 minutes ago and left you guys on that big of a cliffhanger. Like, come on.
Let's give this one a spin.
Procedure. Implant the Voskhod neuropolymer brain function extension. Objective. Total elimination of destructive impulses triggered by traumatic memories. Patient, Major Sergei Nechayev. Codename, Plutonium. Attempt number 3. The first 2 operations were unsuccessful. The patient suffered a severe brain injury in Bulgaria, which could not be repaired. The damage is of such severity that the patient will likely have to be euthanized.
Did you hear that? He wanted to kill you.
The frontal lobes are partially destroyed, causing the patient to experience bouts of uncontrollable rage. The patient's steel prostheses render him dangerous to those around him.
And that's about your seizures.
Due to the incidence of temporary insanity, the patient is immersed in a surreal psychedelic reality that prevents him from accepting the consequences of his aggressive behavior.
That was kind of right.
I don't get it. Can you translate for me?
You're not gonna like it.
The patient experiences intense hallucinations. Did you see your wife again, my boy? How did you know that? Yet a Voskhod implant will give the patient artificial memories and allow him to overcome his obsession with his deceased wife.
Your wife.
It's all bullshit. I've never been married.
With Voskhod, we can send the agent's consciousness into the imaginary world of Limbo via a pulse aimed directly at his pituitary gland, switching the Major into combat mode on command. I'd like to add that I am strongly opposed.
What a load of crap. I mean, there's no fucking way.
I'm afraid there is. Sechenov can send your mind to your own private paradise with the push of a button.
And my body?
Your body will kill whoever he tells it to.
Fucking horseshit. What about the hallucinations? Are they also Sechenov?
No. The hallucinations are just your brain's defense mechanism.
Why the hell should I believe any of this? The boss would never do this to me.
Yeah, right. Just like he'd never wipe your wife's existence from your memory. Just like he'd never design Collective to be a mind control system.
Who said Sechenov did any of that stuff? You can't even tell who's in that chair.
If you don't believe me, go ask him. What's the plan, Major?
He's waiting for us at Chelomey. If we want to stop Sechenov, we'll have to string him along.
So you bring me there as your captive? And then what?
And then we play it by ear.
So that's how it is, Major. Think it over while I try to hack this elevator and get us back to the surface.
Uh-huh. Paying attention now, dickbag?
Major, I have no data about this incident.
Trying to make a monkey out of me, are you? Well, join the club. Don't have any data, huh? You've always known about all this. There's a reason you're called Charless, right? You're Char-Aton Zaharov, you son of a bitch. Got an explanation? Huh?
There's nothing to explain, Major. You're just as much a Charless to me as I am a perfect stranger to you. First, Sechenov murdered me. Then he turned me into a blob of polymer goo. Then he brainwashed you and manipulated you. How could I trust either of you? That's why I pretended to be the chatting artificial librarian. I wanted to see who was who.
Yeah, well, I guess I would have done the same.
Yeah,
so what are we gonna do now, huh?
What else can we do, Sergei? You and I are friends now, and we know the truth. We need to get to Sechenov, rectify this injustice, and get revenge for what he's done to us.
I guess you're right, Chariton. Justice does need to be done.
You're a good man, Comrade Major. I hate to say this, but you're the first functional example of an ordinary link in the collective network. On Monday, everyone who has undergone polymerization will become just as malleable as you.
Shit, I can't let that happen. Listen, the fucking gadget, the thought device, you can just take it off.
Unfortunately, that won't help anyone. It just makes things worse.
How come?
Because all your thoughts are useless. A polymerized person's signal will be transmitted to robots and other equipment via their thought controller. But it is not what makes them a part of Collective. The thought device can be removed, but this merely prevents the wearer from being able to make calls and give orders to machines.
So how is Sechenov going to keep everybody under control?
It's the neuropolymer injection that makes people part of Collective. It embeds itself in the brain and connects it to the neural network once and for all. The effect of this injection cannot be undone. Everyone who gets an injection will be part of Collective forever.
But was I really married? What was my wife's name?
Ekaterina. And you aren't going to like what I'm about to tell you, Comrade Major.
I've heard that before, but I doubt anything could surprise me now.
You and your wife served with the Argentum unit. Ekaterina, or Katya as you called her, was a highly qualified agent. As a child, she studied ballet and made significant achievements in both dance and martial arts.
Ballet and martial arts? Are you trying to tell me the boss is metal twins? No way. This is total BS. The boss would never do something like that.
Just look at me, Comrade Major. After I died, my consciousness was transplanted into this glove. After your wife died, her consciousness could not be saved. But Sechenov uploaded an imprint of her professional skills into his bodyguard's matrices.
This is... holy shit. Fuck me, this can't be a...
We've got a ride, Major. We can get out of here.
Holy shit. So if I have to fight the ballerina twins, that's like fighting my dead wife. What the fuck? Yo, this story is crazy. This is definitely one of the best stories of any game I played in a while. Holy shit. We're gonna end it here. I mean, I'm gonna keep going, but you guys are gonna have to wait for the next one. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.